Okay, welcome to another day. Another day of following me around. And today we're doing 4,000 pull-ups. 4,000. I haven't done a 4,000 pull-up session since I did 8,100 last October. Not only that, but we're gonna follow exactly what I eat in a day, given how much training I'm doing. It's time for breakfast and time for pull-ups. Let's go. Okay, so we've talked about this before. I would normally never have sugar unless I'm using it for a specific purpose. This syrup all over this will add energy to the 4,000 pull-ups that I need to do. Hydrate in here, Transparent Labs, electrolytes needed so that I don't cramp. Got my morning pills from Blokes right here. Protein, of course, added in with this because you need protein. And then a lot of carbs with the sourdough, good carbs, but then the sugar from the syrup will be an added energy source to what I need for a long day. All right, next up on the list, protein shake from Transparent Labs, and got creatine from them as well, and cyclic dextrin. That's what all this powder is. My wife made the joke the other day that I'm like 90% powder. It's true, I love my powders, and they're just so convenient. You just mix this up, and then you got a pretty decent shake right there. I think it's only like 250 calories, but lots of good carbs and lots of protein, and then creatine is an absolute must if you want to build muscle. Next up on the list, some dog food. This is a hack many of you don't know about. Dog food is full of nutrients that you need. Just kidding. I mean, I'm sure it probably isn't too bad for you, but that is for her. Oh. First hour complete, 600 pull-ups, 10 on the minute, every single minute. I feel like I can keep this going. Heart rate in zone 2, so good cardio for running and, obviously not that high to where I can keep going for hours and hours. Good shape. Just finished my second hour pull-ups. I've done 10 every single minute for 2 hours straight, so I'm at 1,200. Really good progress. I've been training, I just checked, for a little bit under 4 months, so I'm progressing a lot faster than I did last year even. And I think it's just because I've been here and done this before. So at 1,200, goal of 4,000, still haven't eaten anything other than just the salt pack that I'm having right now, but 10 every minute on the minute. All right, 10 closer to the goal. My favorite little treat that I get during pull-ups. It's happened the last few times. My wife, behind the camera, cameraman, wife, supermodel, everything in between, brings me grapes. So this is the next meal, snack. And I'm at 1,360 pull-ups. So hand check. Some wear and tear, it's a lot of pressure on the hands, but nothing ripped as of yet. And I got those thick calluses that are protecting my hands. This hand as well. Curious as to when those are gonna rip, but as of right now, they're feeling pretty dang good. And I'm 1,400 reps in. Still going 10 on the minute every minute. We'll see how long that lasts, but feeling good. 1,800 big ones done, 3 hours on the dot. Hands are still looking beautiful. And yeah, so almost halfway. If I could keep this pace, that'd be a beautiful thing. Let's go. 2,000 done, halfway there, 3 hours and 19 minutes. Time to go and eat lunch and recharge and refuel. And then another 2,000, you guessed it, coming straight up at you. Solid mind, solid body, solid mind first, then solid body. Let's go. Elk meat, black beans, sour cream, lettuce, corn tortillas, another hydrate This is going to be my 4th one, because typically you want to do 500 milligrams of sodium every hour when you're sweating as much as I am. During this, 2,000 pull-ups done. This is lunch. Man, it's a beautiful life, my friends. Going to smash this, and then I got another 2,000, but so far so good. Beautiful. I literally just ate lunch, but this is food directly after lunch, because burn a lot of calories, and I just like to eat. Got apple, banana, yogurt, getting more protein, more carbs, all good things. My wife made a good point. She said, why couldn't you eat like this on record day? Like I never sat down and ate, and I would just shove a bunch of stuff in my mouth and then continue doing pull-ups. No time to digest, and then I got diarrhea super bad and wasted like an hour just on the toilet. Gonna be smarter this time around. Everything matters. All time matters, so I gotta set aside time. It's just it's like a recipe. You just gotta follow it exact, and then at the end of the day, you'll have the record. Quick, just past 2,100 pull-ups. I'm at 3 hours and 30 minutes. This is significant because back in 2020, I did 2,100 reps, and it took me 12 hours. Now, fast forward, almost 5 years later, I can do this in 9 hours faster. The point is, it's not gonna happen quickly, but if you keep going, it's gonna happen a whole lot quicker than if you never started. So 5 years of work, 9 hours cut off my time. No one said it would be easy, but I don't know what else I'd be doing with my time if I wasn't doing this. So I guess it's worth it when you look at it like that. Stay consistent, stay grinding, good things will happen. Hour 4 is down 600 every hour, 10 every single minute. Still going. Starting to feel it a little, I'll be honest. At 2,400, 1,600 left. After this next hour, if I can maintain the 10 every minute, be at 3,000, then just 1,000 left. Easy, simple. 1 rep at a time. Okay. Another elk pepperoni stick to help me get through these next 1,000. Then it's time to eat, baby. But I haven't really been eating too much, just trying to get through these reps and get on with my day and my life. But 1,000 left, pepperoni stick. Yeah! You know how I said that I did 2,100 and then it took like a lot less time than it did 5 years ago? Now I'm at 3,110, and that feels like forever that I said that, but time gets lost when you're doing this. Same spot, looking at the same stuff, same movement for hours and hours. If you just let your mind wander, then that's the best way to do it. But if you're thinking about every single rep and all the things you need to do, it's like if you went on a run and you're like, every single step, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then it's a race where 100,000 steps need to get done, you would freak yourself out mentally. You'd be like, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then it would feel like you would never get there eventually. But then if you just let your mind wander, a couple hours go by, then you're like, okay, I'm already at 20,000 steps. Nice. Next check-in, 60,000. So you gotta just shut the brain off, because a lot of the times it's your worst enemy. You can be your worst enemy, but you can also be your biggest helper. Anyway, just more thoughts. Not much going on other than thinking about things with my time here. I gotta paint the garage. I still need to do that. I've been thinking about that too. That's another thing I've been thinking about. All right, a little less than 900 reps. Let's do it. All right, friends and loved ones, Metamucil. This is, I think it's just like straight fiber. Mm-hmm. Yeah, fiber. This was my wife's. She might have invented it. I don't know. But anyway, she put me on this. I used to poop in the morning and it would be like wiping a marker. Like seriously, it would be messy. And then honestly, when you think about it too, like for races, if you got to go to the bathroom, the last thing you want to have to do is wipe 20 times. That's not very time efficient. And it's still just like brown. Or during the pull-up attempt last year, I rubbed myself raw because it's just like so much toilet paper and it was diarrhea, the whole works. Point is, ever since I had this, it's like 1 or 2 wipes and no brown.
Saying that.
Oh, no brown. Okay. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is this really does make a difference. So you should probably include it in your routine if you don't already. Because Lord knows I would have never have known about this if it wasn't for my beautiful wife. But you gotta freaking mix it up or else it's disgusting. I think it's like 15 calories or whatever. Haven't eaten that much. Once I finish, I'm at 3,400 pull-ups. Finish 600, and it's time to eat. And then just for the last 600 reps, just to get me through and to make sure that I'm not losing any energy, I already filmed one of these this morning, but another Transparent Labs protein shake with a cyclic dextrin. It's just added carbs. It's 100 calories and 24 carbs that just go straight into your system. And it's like an energy source, clean carbs too. So, gonna have one of these and then it's back out to the pull-up bar. 7 hours down, 160 reps left. So about 16 minutes, then I'm at 4,000. 7 hours. It's a decent amount of time. But the day's almost over and I'm better because of it. Perspective. How about that? Man, let's go. 160. This is the last set of 10 for 4,000 reps on the day. At 7 hours and 18 minutes, well above the 8-hour mark that I wanted to hit. My hands real quick. I don't know if you can see. They're just super red. The calluses are holding up strong. No tears, which is a really good sign. But 4,000, here we go. All right, 7 hours and 19 minutes, and that is a long and a complete session actually. So even though it hurt, it's done and I'm better because of it. That's a good sign, because if I kept that pace, which obviously I'm going to slow down a little, but if I kept that pace, I'd get 12,000. So that's what we want until the next training session, but pretty happy about this one. Okay, dinner. Southwestern beef stew. My wife made it and named it. Ugh. Anyway, carne asada, rice, and the soup. Transparent Labs protein bar. Lots of protein, and we're not done yet, but this is dinner. The world's greatest meal known to man. Sourdough, elk, jalapeno stick, and 4 eggs. I had something like this earlier, but I always have this twice a day. More protein, more carbs. Cholula for the sauce, always. And a lot of the times, it's not the carbs that are the issue with your diet, it's your lack of activity. So if you just do 4,000 pull-ups a day, you can eat just about whatever you want. Just remember that. Protein yogurt, walnuts, and an apple. Delilah, do you approve?
For those kids. It's for your kids.
Well, This is the very next day after the 4,000. I'm at 112, just did a set of 12 right then. It's not about how you train and perform when you're 100%. It's about when you're tired, just like when you're training for an ultra marathon. Run a marathon, do 10 miles the next day. That's where you get stronger. This is where I'm getting stronger right now. And this session will tell me everything I need to know if I'm ready or not for the record. Good sign though. Can do sets of 12 pretty easily. So all the hard work's paying off. Like I said, 5 years. 5 years of consistent effort. So it's paying off. It's paying off.